Yes! 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 Sorry about your damn luck.
As your heartbreaking, history-making, knockouts champion of the century, Mickie James.
See, I'm a big believer if you got it, flaunt it, and no one flaunts it better than I do every single night.
Here, we're back, and not a second too soon.
That's right, this sorry Divas division has never needed us more.
And neither have the boys.
Ooh.
But make no mistake about it, I'm better than the best in the world. I am the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Ladies and nerds, your WWE Divas champion, AJ Lee.
I'm the man who started Option C.
Spike your hair. Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
Oh, and yeah, I held up the WWE for some perks. Do I want an ice cream bar with my name on it? You're damn right. Pipebomb!
Welcome everyone to another edition of Pipebomb. I'm your host, Simply Sensational Billy James. Real quick, I want to apologize that there wasn't a pipe bomb last week. Ran into some technical difficulties, so I do apologize. Okay, let's get going and let's talk about Daniel Bryan, Monday Night Raw. We saw the beatdown from Triple H. Still, it looks like, they're trying to make Triple H versus Daniel Bryan a real big deal. I think it'll be a good match. I don't think it's going to be a bad match. The problem is we want to see Triple H put over Daniel Bryan. We want Daniel Bryan in the main event, and we want to see Daniel Bryan win the WWE title. That is what us fans want. Whether the WWE is going to give that to us is a total different story. We just have to wait and see. Also, match between the Usos and the Real Americans. I thought that was a real good match. The 8-man tag team match was not that bad. The Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton no disqualification match was good. That was awesome. I loved it. Otherwise, it was just an average Raw, except for those items. It's nice to see Naomi back. I expect this would be the first time that we'll get to see the Divas title actually defended at WrestleMania. Probably in a fatal four-way, if I had to take my ballpark guess. I would say, don't be surprised if it's Naomi versus Nikki Bella versus Brie Bella versus AJ Lee. Now, it could be that it's switched around and it could be Naomi versus Nikki Bella versus Tamina versus AJ. Or it could be Naomi versus Nikki Bella versus Natalya versus AJ Lee. If they do defend the the Divas title at WrestleMania, I think that's when the title will change hands. I think it's getting to the point where it's time for AJ to drop the title. So we'll see what's going to happen there. Curious to see what's going to happen. So, moving on. One other thing coming out of Raw. There was Goldust versus Fandango, and there was a point in the match, I think it was going for a suplex, and I think Fandango botched it. Because after the match, Goldust was pissed. You can visually tell he was pissed off. And my guess is it was that botch move, because I clearly could see it was a botch move. So I don't know if it was a simple fact that Goldust didn't give the push that Fandango needed to get him up, or just Fandango couldn't get him up, or what happened. Nevertheless, it was a botch. So, okay, moving on. I want to talk about, real quick, I want to just go ahead and get this out of the way. WWE Network. Okay, Saturday's the end of of your 1 week free trial BS. Okay, bottom line is this: For any of you guys out there that have the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 tablets, guess what? Still no solution. Can't watch anything on the network. They say they are working on it. Say they're going to have it fixed before WrestleMania. Now, personally myself, I seriously doubt it. Okay? I'm not going out and spending an additional $60, $70 to get a Roku when I have a Netgear that works just fine. So I'm waiting for them to come out with an app for that device. I have a Sony Blu-ray player. Plays fantastically. I watch Hulu Plus all the time on it, and Netflix works like a charm. Waiting for them to come out with the app for that. So my next device that I have that is, portable, real easy to watch things on, and has a big screen is my Samsung Galaxy 3 Tab that's a 10-inch screen. Okay, the only device I have that the network's working on right now is my Samsung Galaxy S4 phone. Sorry, WWE, I'm not watching WrestleMania 30 on a 3.5 screen. Just ain't happening. Why don't you try watching WrestleMania 30 on a 3.5 screen and see how you like it, WWE. And speaking about WWE, there's rumors going around, flying around, that the WWE is for sale. Yeah, right. Supposedly, AMC, American Movie Classics Channel, is wanting to buy the WWE. Now, there's rumors of other people that want to jump on the bandwagon, including one of them being Comcast. Okay. Now, do we all remember what happened to a wrestling company when a certain individual sold his company to Time Warner, AOL? We saw the demise of WCW. Okay, granted, WCW wasn't making money. Okay, sorry about that. Had an itch, had to scratch it. They weren't making money. Okay. But Ted Turner was like, who cares? Give him the money. Ted Turner always took care of WCW because that's how he built WTBS. And that's how he built that. And that's what got that channel started. And that's what allowed him to grow out. And that's where CNN and all the other came out. So, without that, Ted Turner's empire wouldn't have grown. And when he sold everything to Time Warner, they came in, they didn't know shit about wrestling, and you see what happened. So could the same thing happen to WWE if it's sold? Who knows? Whole different ballgame because of the way WWE's infrastructure is. But still, could it happen? Could we see history repeating itself? Don't know. We'll just have to wait and see if that's the case. Okay, moving on. I talked about this briefly in the Wrestling Debate podcast with my good buddy John Mayer, and they brought a new TNA Knockout Brittany debut, known on the independent circuit as Santana Garrett. I wish I could have saw more out of her. It was mostly her being dominated in the match by Gail Kim, winning by a roll-up after a distraction by Leia Tapa. I want to see more. I've heard good things about her. John says she's great. I just want to see some more out of her. But she has a very similar look to Brooke Tessmacher, which has led a lot of people to think that Brooke Tessmacher is on her way out of TNA. Well, it was recently reported that that's not the case. She was just taking a break from social media. What got the rumor started was because she changed her Twitter name and other social media names of her social media, and it led everybody speculating she was gone from TNA. Now, one other rumor that she threw out that herself, which has led to another rumor, is she said, got some great news from a doctor. Now, that is leading everybody to believe that Brooke Tessmacher is pregnant. Oh, it's just been a long week of baby women wrestlers news. The big rumor is Mickie James is pregnant. And, that's big. She's one of the biggest female wrestlers currently active. It seems like it's a new trend now. Active female wrestlers having babies. Usually the trend was they, have their wrestling career, then retire, and then start their family. But now it looks like we're seeing the female wrestlers say, screw that. I'm going to have my career and my family too at the same time. We see Madison Rayne do it. Terry Terrell recently had a baby girl. And now if these rumors hold true, we got, 2 more. So it's a changing trend. It's interesting. It's unique, but, it also opens up opportunities for other girls because, you can't wrestle while you're pregnant, so you have to step away, and now that slot opens up that someone can step up and take, and who knows what's going to happen. We don't know when Terry Terrell's going to be coming back to the Knockouts roster being active. So who knows? Also, on non-related news, Layla made her return last weekend at a house show in Texas, where she teamed up with Alicia Fox to take on the team of Natalya and Eva Marie. They said that Layla's been out due to personal issues and such. So great to see her back. I got to see her wrestle in 2012. She's pretty good, so it's good to have her back. So anyway, we're on the road to WrestleMania. I think everybody's looking forward to Daniel Bryan. We want to see him in the main event. I'm actually looking forward to John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. Excuse me, I'll get it straight. I think that's going to be awesome. Bray Wyatt is probably one of the best, creepiest characters we've seen in quite a while. Woo! Yeah, he cut one hell of a promo. I like that cheap shot he took at Nikki. That was kind of cool. Good. That was a good one. Also, it looks like we're going to possibly see Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Kane tag team together to take on the Shield, which seems to be turning face. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I'm all for it. I believe in the Shield, so I'm cool with it. So, gotta wait and see. So, anyway, that's it for this week's edition of Pipebomb. Don't forget to check out the great stuff on the Mayor Nation website. That is mayornation.wordpress.com. Come check it out. I got my weekly Make It Impact TNA wrestling reviews. Also, you can catch the link for the Wrestling Debate podcast hosted by myself and John Mayer, my good buddy and partner in crime. Also, don't forget to check out From the Mind of Andrew from Andrew B. He talks about a lot of different stuff, and catch out. And occasionally, Sean Williams, the Shark, has good stuff from the mouth of the Shark. So just come to the site and check it out, okay? That's it for this week's edition of the Pipe Bomb. I'll get it straight. We'll catch you all next week.